Use Simpson's rule with 5 ordinates to find an approximate value for this integral here between 1 and 1.8. Show your working and give your answer correct to 4 decimal places. Here's Simpson's rule then, which we need to copy in from the formula booklet. And n is even, of course. H is b minus a over n. And it's the third h over 3, the first and the last, 4 times all the odds in between and 2 times all the evens in between. So I've copied it down here. That's a 1, isn't it? So let's paste the formula in then. Here's the formula. So b minus a is 0.8. 5 ordinates, so n is 4. There's 4 intervals. So we've got 0.8 is the difference between the two over 4. So let's put that in here. Over 4. And that's 1/5, isn't it, as a fraction? If you change it to a fraction on your calculator, we'd end up with 1 over 5. So h over 3 will be 1 over 15. So let's put that in straight away. 1 over 15. Now n is 4, isn't it? Because there's 5 ordinates, so this n is 4. So this is y4 here. And then n minus 1 is 3, so these can go, of course. So let's get rid of those. And this is n minus 2, which is 4 minus 2 is 2, so it's just that point there. All the other ones, all the other ordinates can go. So there's our formula then. Let's just tidy it up, move things together. Now we've got this, and put the bracket up as well, of course. So that's what we've got. H is a fifth, which we've just put down. So the interval distance is a fifth, so we can get rid of this now, can't we? Let's work out the y ordinates then. So here we've got x0, which is 1, and then we're going x1. We're going up in fifths, 1.2, because h is 1/5. x2 is equal to 1.4, x3 and x4, 1.6 and 1.8 respectively. So there's the x ordinates, so we now need to work out the y ordinates. So there they are there, from 0 to 4. So y0, let's put it in, square root of 8 plus 1 cubed, which is 1 cubed is 1, 8 plus 1 is 9, square root of 9 is 3. Next one is going to be 8 plus 1.2 cubed. And then we can just tap these in the calculator, can't we? So we've got the square root then of 8 plus 1.2 cubed. So there's the problem. And there's a decimal. Now we need our final answer to 4 decimal places. So if we work to 5 or 6, we should be more than work to 6 then. 118,974. 3.118974. Next one we put 1.4 in. So let's go back to our calculator. Put 1.4 in here. 277804. 3.277804. Next one is 1.6, so toggle back and change that 4 to a 6. And then we get 477930. 477930. And then the last point, put 1.8 in. And we get 3.7191339. The 6 rounds of 39 up to 40. So it's 719,140. 719,140. There we go. So these are our numbers. So we'll tap it in the calculator then. So I is equal to then, was 1 over 15, the first and the last. Well, I'm going to mark it here actually in the notes. So I'll put the first and the last of these two. Then it's going to be 4 times y1 plus y3, which is these two. And then it's going to be 2 times this one here. So I equals, and I'll put the answer here on the calculator, so let's type it in then, shall we? So it's 1 over 15, 1 divided by 15, times bracket. The first and the last, so that's these two here, so it's going to be 3 plus this, so it's 6.719140, 719140, plus 4 times bracket y1 and y3. There's y1 and there's y3, so it's this one, 3.118974 plus this one, 477930, 3.477930. So they'll close the bracket for the 4 times, plus 2 times, and the 2 times is this one in the middle here, the y2, 3.277804, 3.277804, close the end bracket, equals. Now we're rounding to 4 dp, so it's 64415, so that's 6442, isn't it? 2.6442. So it's 2.6442, and that would be to 4 decimal places. Let's just check that again. 2.6442 is fine, and that's to 4 decimal places.